All right, so we've seen him racing 240 miles an hour, and we've seen him on Saturdays and Sundays, but I don't know that you've ever, Tony Kanaan, been interviewed inside your workshop.
Not really. I mean, I only sit here when I have to do some work on the car, so this is a, you guys did a great job. It looks pretty cool.
All right, well, thanks. And I understand from just talking to some of your people then around the office that you actually like to get your hands dirty a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I do, although I have them clean right now, but we have some pieces that I broke and put it back together. But yeah, this is my, when I'm off racing, this is kind of my routine, and I get here, I just get my mind off of everything.
Like you're home away from home, I guess.
Yes, yes.
All right, so let's talk, you got a big race coming up in a week and a half.
Yeah, it's the first race of the year.
And are you ready for this season? I know you're coming off a season you did pretty well.
Yeah, we finished third last year. I won 5 races, but ended up not winning the championship. But I'm excited. I think it's my home race. Mm-hmm. Miami, it's been my home since 1996. So.
And you live on Key Biscayne.
Yeah.
So is there such thing as a home field advantage, I guess? Do you feel the crowd there? Or
there's home field pressure, for sure, because all my friends are going to be there. But okay. It's great to race at home. I mean, I particularly have not won Homestead yet, so I'm definitely eager to start racing and then start the season.
Now, you're a man of many talents. So you're running, what, triathlons, I understand.
Yep.
You do the whole car racing thing. You're a father now.
Yeah, that's a big challenge.
Is that the biggest challenge?
Oh, for sure.
Leonardo is his name, right?
Leonardo.
And he has a 711 racing suit already. And yes. Danica sent him a go-kart, I understand.
Thanks, Danica. It was really nice of you. But thank God he's only going to be able to drive that when he's 3 or 4. So I still have 3 years to sell it.
Well, we're sitting inside your workshop, in your garage, we should call it. So I think we would be remiss if we didn't take a look. All right, so as a race car driver, what do you need in a high-end sports car?
Well, as a race car driver, you love speed, but I don't add a lot of speed to my cars on the engine and stuff because nothing is going to match what I have in the racetrack. So okay. I don't think there's such a car that can do 250 miles an hour.
I hope not, at least on an open road.
Well, we'll say.
Or your wife hopes not.
Exactly, but what I do, I like the way, I mean, the looks. I love carbon fiber, mm-hmm. That's what our race cars are made. So I try to study a car when I buy and see what can I do and get covered or made in carbon fiber that will look different.
And so, what about this particular Porsche jumped out at you?
The GT3, it's a track car. I mean, okay. People that buy this car, they always go to the racetracks and race club races, or amateurs that don't have a race car, they buy this. So this is kind of a race car. The wife hates it because it's stiff and noisy, but I love the way it looks. I mean, Porsche's been in racing for many years. It's a tradition, and I just, as a kid, the 2 cars that I wanted to have was a Ferrari and a Porsche.
And speaking of the Ferrari, we have a Ferrari over here. And did you have to have red? The
Ferrari has to be red, you know? I mean, if you want a Ferrari, it has to be red. This is my hobby, and I mean, I treat it like a trophy. I clean it all the time.
I mean to tell you, there is not one spot on this car.
And then we took the cover out because you guys are here. Otherwise, we'll be covered with the battery plugged in so it doesn't die.
So nothing. And do you ever drive it around at all?
On Sundays at 7 in the morning when there's nobody on the street, and I put it back on. So it's kind of crazy.
We have to talk about this. The new addition to the garage is the smart car.
We have 2 new members of the family. The 2 little guys. It's Leonardo and the smart car. This is a good way to go around Key Biscayne. Parking. You go to a restaurant. You go to the little malls. You go to the supermarket. I mean, this is the car to have. So you go quick in and out.
Tony Kanaan, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you very much. We appreciate you allowing us to be in your garage. It's a good time.